Bryce here. I'm going to be sharing this week's spelling focus with you. But first of all, can I say a massive thank you to all of you for sending in your work to show us. All the teachers absolutely love getting your emails, seeing the photos and looking at all the work that you've been doing. So thank you for doing that. Now, I don't know whether lots of you have been looking or listening, to our new book that we've got on our Year 4 YouTube channel. It's The Last Wild, and this week we're up to part 5 of the story. So if you haven't already had a look, have a look at this and you can listen to the story, The Last Wild. I know it's one of Miss Bridgewater's favourite books. Have you been going on Spelling Shed? I hope so. As teachers, we can log in to see who has been going on Spelling Shed. And at the end of the lesson today, I'm going to tell you who the winners are for each class and then the Year 4 winner. So keep listening. Our spelling focus for this week follows on from Miss Bridgewater's spelling focus. If you can remember, she looked at suffixes. We're going to be looking at prefixes this week. Can you remember what a prefix is? That's right. If you have a look over here. A prefix is a group of letters placed at the start of a word to change the meaning of the word. Have a think and see if you can think of any words that have a prefix. I'll give you a clue to get you started. Did you get it? Happy, unhappy. And the prefix there is un. Well done. Have a think of some words which have a prefix. Did you think of many words with a prefix? On the board, I have written down 3 prefixes that you will have already looked at either this year or last year. We've got dis, miss and re. What I want you to do now in your books is spend a couple of minutes writing down as many words as you can think of which have this prefix. Off you go. Okay, how did you get on? Did you manage to think of any of the ones that I thought of? If we have a look for dis, I wrote down disagree. You either agree with someone, you both think the same. If you disagree, you don't think the same. Disappear, dislike, okay, and disobey. Okay, those were the ones I thought of for dis. Did you have any the same as me? And then for re, as a prefix, I thought of replay. If you do something again, you replay it. Rebound, if a ball comes back to you, it rebounds. Redecorate and rewind. And then for the miss prefix, I thought of mislaid. If you can't find something, you've mislaid it. Mistake, misunderstood, and then something I hope you don't do, misbehave. Okay, so well done if you managed to think of some different words which have that or those different prefixes. So the spelling focus for this week is going to be looking at these 3 prefixes. We've got super, auto and anti. So it's looking at words that have these prefixes on the front of them. So with super, that means that the word changes the meaning to be above and beyond. So absolutely brilliant. Auto means self, and if we put anti on the front of the word, it gives it the opposite meaning, okay? Against or opposite. So here are this week's spellings. We've got superstar, and we've certainly got lots of those in Year 4. We've got supermarket and superhuman. Then for our anti prefix, we've got antiseptic and antisocial and anti-clockwise. Then for our auto prefix, we've got automatic, autograph and autobiography. Okay, could you copy these spellings on a piece of paper or into your book, and then you'll have them there to refer to during the week. Off you go. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the different strategies that you could try this week to help you learn your spellings. Now the first one I'm going to do is a spelling scribble, which I know lots of you love to do in your Spoodle books back in the classroom. So I've done a squiggle, doesn't matter what the shape is, and then I'm going to choose the spelling automatic, and then I'm just going to write it within that squiggle lots and lots of times. So I'm going to use different colour pens as well because that makes it look nicer. So I'm going to do one along there, auto, mat, it's got the word mat inside, hasn't it, automatic. That could be something to help you remember it if you think of a mat. And I'll do another one under here. And then you keep going until you've filled your shape. Another one under here, might do a bit of a pattern here. You can use felt tips, pens, pencils, whatever you like. Okay, and just keep checking that you have got that spelling correct. Automatic. Okay, so keep going until you have filled up your space. And then you can have a go at a different spelling. I'm going to change my pen as well. I'm going to go for an orange in this shape. And over here, I'm going to have a go at one of our anti spellings. I'm going to go for anti-social. S-O. Okay, anti-social. And I'm going to change my pen, go for a green this time. Wonder if I can fit it around here. Anti, don't take social. Keep going. Okay, so you can keep going until you've filled all your squiggles in. Now the next activity I'm going to show you, which will help you learn your spellings, is spelling Scrabble. And here I've used letters from a Scrabble set to make the alphabet. Okay, but don't worry if you haven't got the Scrabble letters, because you can pause the video now and you can make your own set. Here are the set that I have also made. And the other thing that I have done, you may have noticed how mine are different to the original Scrabble letters. I've used lowercase letters because I think if we're going to be spelling words, it's going to be more helpful to have them in lowercase. So if you could make your own set of letters. Make sure you put the scores on too, because I can show you some activities that you can do where those scores will be really useful. Okay, so what I've got here are all the letters that I need to make my auto spellings. So automatic, autobiography and autograph. So I'm going to make those words now with the letters. Okay, so I'm going to make the auto part first because I know that's going to be so auto, and I'm going to do auto. Then I'm going to do matic, so I need my M-A-T for the mat part. It's my A, and the T, and the I, and the C. So of course, if you've got your spellings in front of you, you can be copying that at first. Okay, so I've made automatic. I'm going to take my other letters and just pop them over here. Now I'm going to muddle those up and see how quickly I can do that again. Okay, so there's my mat, auto, A-U-T, squeeze that one in, and then the I-C. So you can keep doing that until you're really confident that you can spell automatic. Get those letters in the right order. Okay, and you can also add up those scores to see how many points automatic is worth. So if you think about some of the methods that Mrs. Evans talked about in her video, I've got 3 and 3 that makes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I know I can jot that down, that automatic is worth 13 points. Do you think autobiography will be worth more than 13? Okay, think of some of the letters that are in autobiography. And if we have a look up here at the points and what they're worth, autobiography, I know that there's a B, and I can see looking here that B is worth 3 points. So I'm guessing, and the fact that autobiography has got more letters in it, it could be worth more points. Okay, so automatic, I've had a go at that one. I'm going to bring these letters back, and I'm going to see now if I can find those letters to make biography. So let's turn them round. Now I'm going to keep the auto bit here. I'm going to keep my prefix here. I'm going to get rid of matic, auto by. So it's a B-I-O, graphy, so G-R-A, graph. You can actually see the word graph, P-H-Y. Okay, so yes, gosh, how many letters in autobiography? It really is quite a long word. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 letters in autobiography. Shall we count them? Shall we add them up? Well, I've got my B and my P that go together. 3 and 3 make 6. Then I've got 4 and 4 here that make 8. So 8 and 6, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 in autobiography. Wow. So it certainly has got a higher score than automatic. Now the other thing I noticed, because I was moving my letters around, is that when you spell autograph, you've got all the same letters that you've got in autobiography. So there is autograph, and to turn autograph into autobiography, we pop the Y on the end to make that E sound, and then the bio bit, the B-I-O, goes in here. So autobiography, take that out, take that out, there you go, you've got autograph. So I think just by moving these letters round and playing with them, it's going to really help you to see patterns in words, and it should help you with those spellings. And remember, count those points up to see which word is worth the most. Okay, so these are all the letters that I need to make the word antiseptic. So I'm going to look for my prefix first, the anti. So here's my A, my N, my T, and my I. So there's my prefix, anti, and the septic, S, E, P, T. Oh, I have to wiggle it along a bit, can't quite fit it in. I've actually made my letters quite a bit bigger than the Scrabble letters. T, I, C. Okay, so there's the word antiseptic. And again, you could have a go at muddling that up. could add up your points, see how many points antiseptic is worth. Let's do that. We've got 3 and 3 that makes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points for antiseptic. Perhaps you could work out how many points all your spellings are worth and then put your spellings into order from the one that's worth the most to the one that's worth the least. Okay, well done. Okay, the next way of learning your spellings I want to share with you is speed writing. So what I've done here is I've written one of my spellings out and I'm going to see how many times I can write that in a minute. I want to see if I can write it 10 times. So I'm going to put my timer on for a minute and go. Stop there, my buzzer's gone, so that was the one I copied, so I can't have that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I nearly did it. I'll have to see if I can speed up next time. Now, who is our Spelling Shed champion in Year 4 this week? Which class is it? Who has won? Well, the top speller is Caden in 4S. So well done, Caden. And he has helped his class 4S be the class winners for this week. The winner in 4B is Ella M. The winner in 4EP is Ethan D. And the winner in 4M is AJB. So well done to all those children. Okay, I wonder which class is going to be the top spelling class next week. Come on, 4EP, 4B and 4M. Let's see if we can knock 4S off the top spot.